So, this one, I believe, means confused. And I swear it was in Andromeda, and I don't think it meant confused in Andromeda. But, whatever, we're gonna not go with that. I don't want to just, make my character into an idiot. Because I'm worried it's gonna be one of those things where, like, you can lock in a personality archetype, and I don't want my personality to be confused. I don't want brain damage to be my #1 trait, so I think this one is like pleased. I would probably be pleased if I was no longer a suspect, so are you sure?
You really think your maker would send someone like me?
The maker does as he wills. It is not for me to say.
Even if that means a Dalish elf is his chosen?
Humans are not the only people with an interest in the fate of the world.
You're not scum! I'm surprised!
And your mark is still our only hope of closing it.
This is not for you to decide.
You know what this is, Chancellor. A writ from the Divine, granting us the authority to act. As of this moment, I declare the Inquisition reborn.
Whoa! Wait! This is the name of the game! What's going on?
We will find those responsible, and we will restore order, with or without your approval.
And why is the Inquisition just a book? What we doing?
This is the Divine's directive. Rebuild the Inquisition of old. Find those who will stand against the
What would have happened if Leliana was dead?
ready.
Just an entirely new companion?
We have no leader, no numbers. And now, no chantry support.
Just the
But
way
we
I
have
like
no
it.
choice. We must act now, with you at our side.
Ah, we get to investigate. Hell yeah. Inquisition of old.
What is the Inquisition of old, exactly?
It preceded the chantry. People who banded together to restore order in a world gone mad.
Oh, I'm so glad. I was
After,
really worried.
They laid down their banner and formed the Templar Order, but the Templars have lost their way.
Oh, hell yeah!
We need those who can do what must be done, united under a single banner once more.
So what I was worried about was that, basically I was terrified that Inquisition would be, considering the events of the last game, would just be us hunting down mages the entire game. And that really fucking worried me. But, that is clearly not the case. You want a holy
You're
war.
trying to start a holy war.
We are already at war. You are already involved. Its mark is upon you. As to whether
Yay,
the
I'm
war
marked.
is holy, that depends on what we discover.
Okay, so ask about the Inquisition of old again.
We need
I want to
those
ask
who
the what
can
about
do
the
what must
Chantry.
be done
But
united
I'm
under
worried
a
that it'll
single banner
end the
once
conversation because it's not like a question mark. We'll do it
What
last.
if I refuse?
You can go if you wish.
I can?
You should know that while
Wow.
some believe you chosen, many still think you guilty.
Oh, good.
The
So I don't really have a
Inquisition
choice.
can only protect you if you are with us.
We can also help you.
It will not be easy if you stay, but you cannot pretend this has not
I
changed.
love Leliana's armor. The Inquisition of old. Blah, 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 blah.
We need those who can do what must be done, united under a single banner once more.
What about the Chantry?
But aren't you still part of the Chantry?
Is that what you see?
The chantry will take time to
We're
find a
in
new
the
divine.
Chantry, technically.
And
It's
then
a
it
fair
will
question.
wait for her direction.
But we cannot wait. So many Grand Clerics died at the Conclave.
Oof.
No, we are on our own,
Why?
perhaps forever.
From the big explosion? Not Anna's explosion, like the other explosion, the big rip in the world explosion. This is rather strange. See, that is probably my reaction. But I also want approval. So, I want to help.
If you're truly trying to restore order,
That is the plan.
That's a decent
Help us
response.
fix this before it's too late.
That is not how you shake hands. Why are you holding it upside down? The hell was that? Okay, sometimes my elf looks awesome. Other times he looks gross. I just need to get used to it. And maybe mess with his face a little bit more if we find, like a mid-game fuck with your appearance mirror or whatever, like we had in Dragon Age 2. Except I was so scared to fuck with my appearance because as soon as you put a beard on in that game, you gained like 400 pounds around the face. Who the fuck is all... Who are all these people? I believe that one on the left is the knight dude we met while we were still closing all the portals. Or the tears, or whatever the hell. But who was the other bitch? And there's my favorite bitch. He's coming on every damn mission with me, dude. At least early on. I thought that dude was going to be a character for like 5 minutes. It scares me how prominently he's featured. He's just going to turn out to be the big bad out of nowhere. The god of all demons. This old man. With no authority whatsoever. And severe arthritis. I look really pathetic, don't I? Can't wait till I get Master Assassin armor and actually look decent. Hope to hell that's still a thing. Listen to the music go! Oh, the music went longer than the cutscene and kind of ruined itself. There you go! Dragon Age! Inquisition! I'm really excited to play the last well-regarded Bioware game. Insane. To be fair, I don't hate Andromeda. I think it's a good game, shit Mass Effect game. But overall, like, if it wasn't a Mass Effect game, it would be considered a good RPG, at least in my opinion, once all its bugs were fixed and everything, which still aren't fixed, but it's better than it was. Reports to the Haven's Chantry? Absolutely fucking not. I finally get to explore. Haven's best and brightest. Even in these trying times. Excuse me. Oh, God. Good help is hard to find. It's not so hard to find, sorry. Explore Haven and meet some of the Inquisition's crafting masters. Gladly. Gladly. They're all doing the exact same animation at once. Fantastic. Fulfill Inquisition requisitions with the Quartermaster. It's really awkward having subtitles at the top of the screen. I've never ever seen that be a thing before. Why can't it just be down here? Like every other Dragon Age title. And every other game ever.
Anyone calls you knife.
Oh, what? Can you control the camera?
You're him. Thren. Inquisition Quartermaster. I'm doing what I can to supply this mess. If you find what I need to fill one of my requisitions, I'd appreciate you bringing it in.
Okay. What? How did you end up here, I guess?
How does someone end up as quartermaster for the Inquisition?
I served for Eldon under Ten Logain MacTier.
Throwback!
Ever seen.
Bullshit, I hate you already.
There wasn't much use for people who held that opinion. King Alistair offered my services to the Inquisition, probably to get rid of me.
Can't particularly say I blame him. I'm glad you believe in him as in what? Logain? Logain's been dead a long time. Wonder what would happen if I left Logain alive. Or perhaps had him, like, redeem himself and be a hero at the end. Logain is a traitor.
Logain MacTier betrayed the Grey Wardens and his king.
Were you there at Ostagar? I was. King Kaelin overextended his position, and the Grey Wardens were too late lighting the signal.
Oh,
following
fuck off!
Plan would have gotten everyone killed. Ten Logain made the right decision.
And then made a series of immensely wrong fucking decisions.
Just forget it.
What's your job?
What do you do here?
I make sure the Inquisition troops have food in their bellies.
I'm gonna turn up this game. It's very quiet.
Both are important. Lots of people expecting us to be heroes, marching all day to fight the demons. Turns out heroes need to dig latrines just like everyone else.
Ah, yeah, toilet job. Tell me about requisitions.
What did you mean when you mentioned requisitions?
I'm making this Inquisition
Dragon Age requisitions.
But we're not a real army. We're stretched thin on materials, so I've put up a requisition list for anything that could help our people. Here.
Oh, it's already really hot. I'm gonna turn up my fan. Sorry, guys.
And a good logging site. Maybe Varric can get our troops better weapons.
Okay, how do I fill special orders?
If I have material for a special order, do I bring it to you?
Just take it over there. One of my boys will take the materials or jot down what you found.
I kind of really regret giving him this voice, but at the same time, there were 2 voice options. None of them fitting what he looks like. That's the damn problem with Bioware's voiced RPGs. I think Mass Effect is the only one that's really nailed it. Okay, fuck it. Mass Effect does it very well. Dragon Age 2 and Dragon Age Inquisition has both sort of, in my opinion, suffered with the male voice acting. And I don't think it's even necessarily because of the voice actors. I just think it's, I think, you know, you can have such different looking characters, occasionally the voice just will not fit. Especially when the elves are the shape they are. They can have authority, but they don't need to be down here, all smooth and everything. You know, it's just, it's not what my elf looks like he sounds like, if that makes sense. Ooh, okay, so what is this? Our soldiers require additional weapons if they are to be effective. Reward +1 power. Don't really know what that means, but whatever. Ah, no worries, girl. You are an absolute abomination in your opinions, so, I don't know how much help I'm actually going to bother providing to you, but we'll do our best. Why is it... It seems to say that I've still got to... What, you got something else for me? Sorry about this, guys. I don't really know what the hell I'm doing. Goodbye. Whoa. Oh, dude! What? There's tons of stuff we can do. I just noticed all these little things. Haven's best and brightest, the blacksmith, merchant. Solus is around here. Interesting. Speak with the apothecary. I think that's what we'll do next. There is going to be, I imagine since it's the start of the game, there's going to be a lot of just running around doing obscure whatever the fuck type shit, but I'm down for that. I want to know who we're working with, and I want to know what we're doing, because they're inevitably, obviously going to get blasted into oblivion eventually. Might as well get to know them while we can. So I have met you before. Yes, recipes, herbs you gather in the wild, blah, 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 blah. Potions.
Secret says it will cost at least 10.
Hello, Anders. What the fuck?
Your own pocket for books, Enchanter.
Why is that? You look almost exactly like Anders in Dragon Age 2.
Back from the dead. Again.
We've met.
I don't recall meeting you before.
I'd be surprised if you did. You weren't particularly coherent.
You are
Someone
the dude
had
who
to
kept me
patch you up after
alive.
you
Yay!
staggered out of making those wear, though. So, you're welcome.
Thank you.
I didn't realize. Thank you.
Yeah.
What a disgusting painting.
You can pay me back by fixing the world.
That's the
Name's
plan,
Darawen.
my dude.
I'm in charge of keeping our little band here stocked with potions and elixirs. Not that Seeker Pentagast seems to care whether we've got the supplies to actually do that.
You're a bit cranky.
For a healer, you don't seem particularly nurturing.
I'm not a healer. I'm an alchemist who's forced to play Mother Hen. You want something to burst into flame on contact with the air? Done. Gladly. Patching up wounded soldiers is a waste of my time and talents. But there are a few around who can help.
Fair enough. Well, how are things?
How are your people holding up?
There's no shortage of work. That's for damn sure.
Do you mean by your people? As in the Inquisition? Or... I mean, he is just human, right? Maybe it's from a kingdom? I don't know what the hell's going on. Need any help?
Is there anything I can do to help out?
We're fine as far as raw labor goes. You've more important things to do than tend.
I guess maybe he meant
I only
mages.
wish I'd been able to find Master Tajin's notes. Old bastard was working on something special. He died at the Conclave, and his notes weren't here. Been too busy dealing with the wounded to look for them.
And how do I order potions?
How do I go about having potions made?
Just take a look there and tell me what you'd like. Find a recipe for something better, I can make that too.
And I guess we better take a look. What have we got already? Oh, upgrade potions? Alright, I like the grenades are still a thing, sorry. But they took away poison! Why would you take away poison as if I was ever using it? But still, why would you take away poison? I thought it was basically necessary in Nightmare mode on both prior Dragon Age games. And hell, why would it, in any kind of way, why would you even take it away? It even helped me out a few times. I can upgrade my healing potions with elf fruit. Where the fuck did I get Dawn Lotus? We also have regeneration potions. That's good, probably. Grenades. Don't have any of those yet. So, they got rid of poisons, but kept grenades. You know, grenades, those things that are practically useless after the first third of each Dragon Age game. Okay, sure. I don't even think they were in Dragon Age 2, were they? I don't know, they probably were. Hey, Solus.
The chosen of Andraste. The blessed heroes sent to save us all.
Sounds dashing.
Am I riding in on a shining steed?
God, that voice.
But sadly, they're extinct. Joke as you will, posturing is necessary.
Don't even know what that means.
I've journeyed deep into the Fade in ancient ruins and battlefields to see the dreams of lost civilizations. I've watched as hosts of spirits clash to reenact the bloody past in ancient wars, both famous and forgotten. Every great war has its heroes. I'm just curious what kind you'll be.
But you know I'll be a hero, clearly. You study ancient ruins.
What do you mean ruins and battlefields?
Any building strong enough to withstand the rigors of time has a history. Every battlefield is steeped in death. Both attract spirits. They press against the veil, weakening the barrier between our worlds. When I dream in such places, I go deep into the Fade. I can find memories no other living being has ever seen.
How can you sleep in there?
You fall asleep in the middle of ancient ruins. Isn't that dangerous?
I do set wards. And if you leave food out for the giant spiders, they are usually content to live and let live.
Oh, that's impressive.
I've never heard of anyone going so far into the Fade. That's extraordinary.
Thank you.
You
It's not
haven't?
a common field of study.
You're
for
a
obvious
Dalish
reasons.
elf. Keep
Not
us
so
doing
flashy
insane
as
shit.
throwing fire or lightning. The thrill of finding remnants of a 1,000-year-old dream? I would not trade it for anything. I will stay then. At least until the breach has been closed.
Was that in doubt?
I am an apostate surrounded by Chantry forces in the middle of a mage rebellion. Cassandra has been accommodated. But you understand my caution.
Of course. Cassandra will protect you.
Cassandra trusts you. She won't let anyone put you into a circle against your will.
Still
you.
might just kill him straight up,
appreciate the
though.
thought.
We do have a rabble
But
of
now let
fucking
us hope
peasants all
either
over.
the mages or the Templars have the power to seal the breach.
What about me? I'm trying to. Do you have anything else to say?
Closing the breach is our
Excuse me.
But I hope we might also discover what was used to create it. Any artifact of such power is dangerous. The destruction of the Conclave proves that much.
You think it survived?
You don't think whatever created the explosion was destroyed in the blast?
You survived, did you not? The artifact that created the breach is unlike anything seen in this age. I will not believe it destroyed until I see the shattered fragments with my own eyes.
I agree.
We would do well to try to recover whatever created the breach.
Liliana's people have scoured the area near the blast and found nothing. Whatever the artifact was, it is no longer there. In any case, did you need me for anything?
Tell me about elves. I am literally... tell me about me.
I'd be interested in hearing your opinions on elven culture.
I thought you'd be more interested in sharing your opinions of elven culture. You are Dalish, are you not?
I'm a questioning little dude. I am a true elf. Oof. No, proudly.
Yes, I am. The Dalish are the best hope.
Oh, he did
preserving
not like that.
culture
Wasn't
of
even
our people.
slight. Ah!
You use that phrase so casually. It should mean more. But the Dalish have forgotten that, among other things.
Oh, but you know the truth, right?
While they pass on stories, mangling details, I walk the Fade. I have seen things they have not.
Wait, so... Huh. What? Yeah, exactly. So teach other elves. But I think you might hate it. I don't know.
Fine, you think we're terrible.
Ow!
What about the alienages full of elves who aren't Dalish?
Why? What would it benefit some poor man in a Ferelden alienage to learn that his ancestors strode the land like gods? It would only make him bitter, or inspire him to take a foolish risk and get himself killed.
Damn it, I thought you liked me.
Reaction for him.
Perhaps I have. If you have questions and believe the answers will help, ask.
You're not a very good man, are you? Tell me more of the
Are all
Dalish.
Dalish elves like my clan?
No. Your clan was unique in having enough interest in human affairs to send you to spy upon the Divine's meeting.
You
National
know?
clans have been separate for so long. They have all
Oh.
changed, adapting to the lands in which they live. Some are no more than bandits. Others trade freely with humans. And some have disappeared entirely to the forests.
Alright, well, let's see if we can just claw back some of that approval by just asking him tons of questions. Tell me about city elves. He just likes me talking to him, I guess. Lonely little bastard.
Lineages are among the slaves of the winter is like any of the impoverished and powerless. They cling to memories of a better past and practice a few rituals to distinguish themselves from humans.
And tell me about elven magic.
Is elven magic different from the magic used by humans?
You know this.
No,
we have a
obvious.
keeper, surely.
Magic is magic, just as water is water, but it can be used in different ways. Dalish magic is more practical, not needing chantry approval, although they still frown on blood magic. Superstition, much of it is more subtle. A legacy from when elves were immortal.
Special. Ah, okay. Was immortality due to magic?
Legends of elven immortality. Did they use magic to increase their lifespan?
No, it was simply part of being elven.
Wow,
The
really?
beauty of their magic was the
Damn!
not the
How did we lose it then?
Some spells took years to cast. Echoes would linger for centuries, harmonizing with new magic in an unending symphony. It must have
Damn,
been
dude. It sounds beautiful. About blood
You
magic.
said that the censure against blood magic was a superstition.
I did. It's fortunate Cassandra is not within earshot. Most modern cultures...
Oh, well, that's worrying.
Publicly, even Devinter disapproves of it. But as I said, magic is magic. It matters only in how it is used.
I don't mind blood magic. I mean, I have seen that it can be used well. Now, obviously, Darawen potentially hasn't seen that it can be used well. But across my time with Dragon Age, we have seen, Jowen was probably the best blood mage that we've seen in terms of Meryl, of course. Even though she did nearly get corrupted in a loyalty mission and everything. But Meryl, Jowen, it's clear that blood mages can have good intentions and follow through on said good intentions. Especially if you murder their demon. I don't mind blood magic.
I don't see it as different from any other magic. It's a means to an end.
Indeed. The problem is that under the Chantry, blood magic is forbidden, so only criminals practice it. While in Tevinter, magisters compete with each other instead of keeping their volatile friends in check. They always succeed through power, so they have never had the chance to learn another way.
Tell me about the ancient elves.
I'd like to know more about the elves from before our time.
The Dalish strive to remember Hallam Sharal. But Hallam Sharal was merely a fumbling attempt to recreate a forgotten land.
Arlathan.
Elvanan was the Empire. And Arlathan is
It's not Arlathan, it's Arlathan, damn it!
Magic and beauty.
Dare you change it from Origins? What else?
You've studied ancient elves. What else do you know of Arlathan?
We hear
I like that you can just see his
stories of
lips sort of
living
appearing every
trees.
now and then.
Imagine wooden ramps or Dalish aerovans. Imagine instead spires of crystal twining through the branches. Palaces floating among the clouds. Imagine beings who lived forever, for whom magic was as natural as breathing. That is what was lost.
Goodbye!
We'll talk later.
Goodbye.
I really enjoyed talking to you! Solus, you're so cool! Tell me about yourself.
I'd like to know more about you, Solus.
Why?
I respect you.
You're an apostate, yet you risked your freedom to help the Inquisition.
Not the wisest course of action when framed that way.
I appreciate the work you're doing, Solus. I just wanted to know more about you.
I'm sorry. There's so much fear in the air. What would you know of me?
I can ask shitloads? Fuck yeah! Do you work with anyone?
You always traveled and studied alone?
Not at all.
Already
I
start
have
hitting
many
on the
lasting
gross
friendships.
bald elf.
Spirits of wisdom, possessed of ancient knowledge, happy to share what they had seen. Spirits of
That
purpose,
hates your
often
kind.
search. Even wisps, curious and playful, would point out treasures I might have missed.
Damn, that's awesome! Wisdom and
I don't know
purpose.
of any spirits by those names.
They rarely seek this world. When they do, their natures do not often survive exposure to the people they encounter. Wisdom and purpose are too easily twisted to pride and desire.
Those are demon names.
You're saying that you became friends with pride and desire demons?
They were not demons for me.
Meaning?
The fade reflects the minds of the living. If you expect a spirit of wisdom to be a pride demon, it will adapt. And if your mind is free of corrupting influences,
That's
if you
not
understand
true.
the nature of the spirit, they can be fast friends.
I thought we knew that... rage, pride, fucking sloth, hunger, desire, all those demons. I thought in the last game, or maybe even in Awakening, I can't remember, we learned that they were actual species. But I guess maybe it's species that then get corrupted into other things. I don't know. That's amazing.
I'm impressed that you could become friends with spirits.
Anyone who can dream has the potential. Few ever try. My friends comforted me in grief and shared my joy. Yet, because they exist without forms, we understand it. The Chantry declares that spirits are not truly people. Is Cassandra defined by her cheekbones and not her faith? Varric by his chest hair and not his wit?
That is the most important part of both of those people, correct. Yes, spirits are people.
I hadn't thought about it that way, but I see your point.
We've met Justice, of course. Well, Darawen hasn't, but when Justice was not part of Anders, Justice was a really cool boy. Where have you studied?
You said you'd traveled to many different places.
I'm already making this man fall in love with me.
Or its memory is reflected in the Fade. Dream in ancient ruins, you may see a city lost to history.
That's so
Some of
cool.
my fondest memories were found in crumbling cities, long picked dry by treasure seekers, the best of the battlefields. Spirits press so tightly on the veil that you can slip across with but a thought.
Which battlefields?
Any place in particular?
I dreamt Dostigar.
Oh, yeah!
Darkspawn and the valor of the Ferelden warriors. I saw Alistair and the hero Ferelden light the signal fire, and Logain's infamous betrayal of Kaelin's forces.
Oh my god, tell me what happened!
I've heard the stories. It would be interesting to hear what it was really like.
That's just
Of course,
it.
you talk about Alistair,
In the Fade, I
not
see reflections
Firion.
created by spirits who react to the emotions of the warriors. One moment, I see heroic wardens lighting the fire, and a power-mad villain sneering as he lets King Kaelin fall. The next, I see an army overwhelmed and a veteran commander refusing to let more soldiers die in a lost cause.
And you can't tell which is real.
It is the Fade. They are all real.
Why study the Fade?
What made you start studying the Fade?
I grew up in a village to the north. There was little to interest a young man, especially one gifted with magic. But as I slept, spirits of the Fade showed me glimpses of wonders I had never imagined. I treasured my dreams. Being awake, out of the Fade, became troublesome.
That sounds dangerous.
Did spirits try to hurt you?
Excuse me. Sorry, I'm coughing a lot today.
Fruit is deliberately tempting you to eat it. I learned how to defend myself from more aggressive spirits, and how to interact safely with the rest. I learned how to control my dreams with full consciousness. There was so much I wanted to explore.
Clearly you woke up.
I gather you didn't spend your entire life dreaming.
No. Eventually, I was unable to find new areas in the Fade.
Why?
2 reasons. First, the Fade reflects the world
Ah,
around me.
I see. That's cool.
Unless I traveled, I would never find anything new. Second, the Fade reflects and is limited by our imaginations. To find interesting areas, one must be interesting.
Is that why you're here?
Is this why you joined the Inquisition?
I joined the Inquisition because we were all in terrible danger.
Yeah,
If
you
enemies
dick.
destroy the world, I would have nowhere to lay my head while dreaming of the Fade.
Well, I hope that works.
I wish you luck.
Thank you. In truth, I've enjoyed experiencing more of life to find more of the Fade.
How so?
You train to flick a dagger or an arrow to its target. The grace with which you move is a pleasing sight. You have chosen a path whose steps you do not dislike because it leads to a destination you enjoy. As have I.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
I want to keep talking to him. I hope you guys don't mind, but I love learning more about the boys we're hanging out with. Tell me of the
What
Fade.
do you know about the Fade?
A great
Quite
deal.
a lot from what we know, you idiot.
There are few hard facts, but I can share what I have learned.
Okay, let's begin with... Tell me about the Breach.
I'd like to know more about the Breach.
Simply put, it is a tear in the veil between this world and the Fade, allowing spirits to enter the world physically. Small tears occur naturally when magic weakens the veil, or when spirits cluster at an area that has seen many deaths. But your mark allows you to exert some control over the Breach. That means it was created deliberately.
Tell me of the Veil.
I'd like to know more about the Veil.
Circle mages call it a barrier between this world and the Fade, but according to my studies in ancient elven lore, That is a vast oversimplification.
Oh.
Without it, imagine if spirits entered freely. The Fade was not a place one went, but a state of nature like the wind.
Okay. That sounds strange. I mean, it doesn't sound any of these three. I don't know how to feel about it. But we're talking to him, so I guess it sounds marvelous.
Wonderful.
Whoa.
And dangerous. But yes, a world where imagination defines reality. Where spirits are as common as trees or grass. Instead, spirits are strange and fearful. And the Fade is a terrifying world touched only by mages and dreamers. I am glad that I'm not alone in seeing the beauty of such a world, along with the obvious peril.
Tell me about demons.
I'd like to know more about demons.
The Chantry says that demons hate the natural world and seek to bring their chaos and destruction to the living. But such simplistic labels misconstrue their motivations, and in so doing, do all a great disservice. Spirits wish to join the living. And a demon is that wish gone wrong.
Shit. Yeah, because they all just want to see the world through the eyes of a mortal. Like, from pretty much every demon we've met, mostly desire demons, to be fair, the ones that can actually sort of convey their thoughts without being completely delusional or insanely aggressive. That is all they really ever want. And oftentimes they will fulfill the happiness of those they possess. The only outright murderous desire demons we've seen are the ones with the little girl and the cat, and maybe the one that possessed fucking, oh god, not Ban Tegan. What is your name? Oh god, how am I messing this up? He's not even a Ban, is he? Hold on. Al Eamon, that's what I'm talking about. And the one who possessed Al Eamon's son. Those are probably the only outright aggressive ones, but desire demons, they're sort of... They can do maybe kinda nice things every now and then. It obviously also very much benefits them, but we have seen them do okay things. Can we change that?
Is there a way to coexist? To live with them, if not in peace, at least without such active confrontation?
Out in the world we know today, the veil creates a barrier that makes true understanding most unlikely. But the question is a good one, and it matters that you thought to ask.
Goodbye.
We'll talk later.
I imagine that's pretty much everything now.
Hello.
I'm hoping it is. I do need to move on.
Talk later.
Thank you, buddy, because I'm going to have to talk to Leliana, to Cassandra, to Varric. And I think that's everyone so far, but we're going to have to talk to them all like that in exactly for that fucking amount of time. So what we got down here? That's Varric. I missed him, apparently. He was hanging out with the arsehole quartermaster lady. Or at least somewhere close by. Ow, ow, I've already broken my legs. Can we not climb? Really wish I could climb. What's this? Hello? What is that lovely sound?
Something.
Oh, dude, that's cool. I want to collect all the damn tavern songs. Dude, what? Are you elven or human? Human. I'm listening to this. I hope you guys don't mind. Let's just fucking do it. I'm a little awkwardly close, aren't I?
I'll ask around again tomorrow.
Thank you.
Damn it, let me step on the old lady. We got a party, damn it. There we go. Almost definitely broken the game and won't be able to leave, but no, I'm fine. This is really sweet. Wonder if I can have conversations while it still goes. I hope so. Yes! What can I find in Haven?
What can you tell me about this area?
Adan is Haven's apothecary. He's been making potions and tending to the wounded as best he can. Harrit is the Inquisition smith. Whatever he can't make you, Thren the quartermaster can probably find. And for anything fancier, you can try buying from Segrit. His prices aren't too high. Yet. Oh, there's also Minave. She studies beasts and things, as I understand.
Okay, well I'm excited to go meet him.
Farewell.
Goodbye.
Thank you, bitch, that reminded me of Meryl. I miss Meryl. I wonder if she'll show up. Because, I mean, technically the whole Alluvian debacle isn't exactly solved with her. But that was so cool! Oh my god, I'm just collecting more and more songs. I can't just sit here forever and just watch a goddamn concert, can I? But that was really, really cool. I liked that a lot. God damn. Is this Varric? Yes, it is. Hey, little buddy.
So, now that Cassandra's out of earshot, are you holding up all right?
You look very different to your
the most
two counterpart, huh?
in Thedas to joining the armies of the faithful. Most people would have spread that out over more than one day.
Honestly, I'm just glad to be alive.
I'm just glad I'm still standing after all that.
I still can't believe you survived Cassandra. You're lucky you were out cold for most of her frothing rage. For days now, we've been staring at the breach, watching demons and maker knows what fall out of it. Bad for morale would be an understatement. I still can't believe anyone was in there and lived.
Why did you stay?
If it was that bad, why did you stay? Cassandra said you were free to go.
I like to think I'm as selfish and irresponsible as the next guy, but this... thousands of people died on that mountain. I was almost one of them. And now there's a hole in the sky. Even I can't walk away and just leave that to sort itself out.
That's not why, though. There's no way that that's why. You're Varric. You got yourself an ulterior motive. Either that or they just wanted a throwback character to hang out with. I was fortunate, I guess.
It's pure luck that I escaped.
Good luck or bad? You
Oh,
might want to
thanks,
consider
Dick.
running at the first opportunity. I've written enough tragedies to recognize where this is going. Heroes are everywhere. I've seen that. But the hole in the sky, that's beyond heroes. We're going to need a miracle.
Like Firion. Firion is a miracle. Can we talk properly, please? Why was I able to talk to Solus, but not you? What do you mean you have questions about Hawke? You don't even know who Hawke is, do you? Oh, Jesus, look at that melted-faced bitch in the background. Red lyrium? Oh, there's so much! We'll start with personal.
Can I ask you something, Varric?
You want to talk about me? I'm flattered. Also inclined toward extravagant lies.
Where are you from?
You from Ferelden? Orlais?
Do we even know?
Born and
Oh, yeah,
raised
of
in
course.
Kirkwall. And despite whatever you've heard, no. Kirkwall's not that bad.
Not anymore, anyway. What do you do?
I'm not clear on your line of work. You're a merchant?
I'm a businessman. My family has a seat in the Dwarven Merchants Guild. Merchants buy and sell goods. Businessmen buy and sell stores. In my spare time, I manage a spy network, and occasionally, I write books.
How do you have any time for all the murdering we're doing now? Could you do Liliana's job?
If you've run a spy network, why is Liliana our spy master?
Because this man is a criminal they found on the street.
Better spy master. The
Aw.
truly great ones can keep their distance. They don't get attached to their people.
Oh, good. So she's become a sociopath since we last knew her.
My informants,
Again.
worrying about their families. We're in better hands with her.
Well then, what books do you
You're an
write?
author? What kind of books have you written?
I've tried my hands at a few genres. My crime serials are my most popular. Hard and high. Breaking the rules to get things done. The Tale of the Champion is the most famous thing I've written, or infamous maybe. I started a romance serial once, Swords
I guess
and
that's how we know
Shields,
about
but
Hawke.
To be honest, I don't have a knack for romances. Most of my stories end in tragedy. Probably that says something unfortunate about me personally.
Aww. What shops do you own? Wait, why can't I ask about Hawke anymore?
What sort of shops do you
What have I done?
Actually, we don't own shops. That was just an example. Mostly we invest in money lenders. Auction houses, a few mercenary companies, a couple of smithies. I think we own half a beet plantation in Ravane somewhere. Most of that's my brother's doing. Bartrand had business sense. Not much tact, but loads of business sense.
That's all for now.
Thanks, Varric.
No problem.
I want to come back in and see if we can ask about Hawke. Please, oh god. Yes! Okay. Oh, because that was just in the personal questions. I see.
Me? I'm flattered.
I'm stupid.
Also inclined toward extravagant lies.
How do you know
How
Cassandra?
do you and Cassandra know?
I do want to see what he says, to be fair.
Heard about the Kirkwall Chantry being destroyed? The guy responsible used to be a friend of mine.
Why does it
Seeker
do
had
that?
questions about that, and I had answers.
Tell me about the crossbow.
Where did you get that crossbow? I've never seen one like it.
Bianca? She's one of a kind. Funny story. I bought a salvage ship and found her locked in a dragon bone reinforced chest in the hold. I broke 3 dozen lockpicks and blunted 9 saws opening that trunk. But it was worth it.
Absolutely. Why Bianca?
What's she named for?
I can't tell you.
Why not?
And the reason for that is...
Complicated. It's the one story I'll never tell. We just have to leave it at that.
I do wonder if we'll ever find out. I've always wanted to find out. I don't think he approved of any of what we spoke about then. That's strange. Can I ask personal questions again? Is there anything? Yeah, there is none. That's sad, that's sad. Oh well. We'll now go with... Let's go Hawke
I read
first.
your tale of the champion, and I...
That explains a lot.
That's a pretty common reaction. Go ahead.
Okay, what are we going to ask about? Where are Hawke's friends?
Where are the rest of Hawke's associates now?
Merrill decided to look after the elves left homeless by the fighting. She's done a pretty good job of keeping them away from the mages and Templars, so far. I guess she has plenty of practice avoiding stupid human battles with her own Dalish clan.
So where is
Fenris
Hawke?
kept himself busy, hunting down the Tevinter slavers who came south to prey on the refugees. I'm not sure exactly where he is at the moment. You can usually follow the trail of corpses.
That sounds like my little emo
Isabella went back to
boy.
the Raiders. She's calling herself an admiral now. I don't know if she's actually in charge or just has a really big hat. Might be the same
I was
thing.
about to say might be the same thing.
Sebastian
Oh, me
went
and
back
Varric
to
are the same
Starkhaven.
person.
I'm sure he's boring all sorts of people there. Last I knew, Hawke's sister Bethany was doing something wardenly near the Anderfell's border. Aveline is still guard captain. I'm pretty sure Kirkwall would fall into the sea if she quit her job.
Notorious Raider trash. Fantastic. But at the same time, like, that's not all the... Well, what about Anders? What about... everyone else? I like how they made a few self-referential shit things, though. Like with saying Sebastian is boring and everything. Oh, God. Because I'm pretty damn sure that was everyone's reaction to him. You made up the Arashok fight. No, Sino's fate made no sense. I actually believe that. Oh, I love what they're doing here. It's kind of... I guess they're blaming the stupid parts of their story that didn't make a whole lot of sense on just Varric's embellishments, which is funny, but also kind of shitty, but whatever, I'll accept it for now.
Look, you say that first enchanter Orsino turned himself into a
Disapproves.
giant monster made of corpses? How? Why?
Do I look like an expert on magical weirdness to you?
Yeah, he did
I
not
can't
like that
tell you
one.
How? Why? All I can say is he was desperate.
Investigate. What happened to Anders?
What happened to the mage who destroyed the Kirkwall Chantry? The book never said.
He fled Kirkwall with the mages from the Circle. Stayed with them a while, but he had to move on. Somehow a lot of mages blamed him for making them live as fugitives. I don't know where he is now, and I don't want to know.
You made up the Arashok fight.
There is no way Hawke really could have killed the Arashok. It would have started a war with the Qunari.
I was told later that the Qunari disavowed his actions. Apparently the Arashok didn't get permission before he attacked Kirkwall and the Qun.
Oh, okay.
When they finally sent a ship,
I thought he was just following the
Qun.
Qun.
Not away. They just said, "We will never speak of this again." As far as I can tell, that's the Qun's version of an apology.
Never mind. And we ain't quite done here. Still gonna ask about Red
The red
Lyrium.
lyrium we found at the temple seemed to upset you.
My brother Bartrand and I sort of
Oh, yeah, I forgot about
discovered
that.
Red Lyrium during an expedition in the Deep Roads. We located an ancient thaig, so old it barely looked dwarven. There was this idol there made of it. Bartrand brought it back to the surface, and, well, everything's gone downhill from there.
Still? Do you still have it? What is it exactly?
So what is it? Just another kind of lyrium?
The red stuff is lyrium like a dragon is a lizard. It's not just a different color. It has a whole host of weirdness all its own. I've written to every mining cast house in Orzammar. No one's seen this stuff before or knows where it came from.
Really? So it's new? Well, that's fucking interesting. What can it do?
What makes it special?
Regular lyrium can mess you up pretty badly, but you have to ingest it for that to happen. Red lyrium messes with your mind when you're just near the stuff. You hear singing, get violent, paranoid, and then
we saw that firsthand.
Creepy shit. Makes things float, brings statues to life. I've had a few alchemists studying it in Kirkwall, in shifts.
Okay. Well, you have a piece of it?
Why do you have red lyrium?
My brother kept a sliver when he sold it. I'm pretty sure he held on to it because it was already talking to him. That little shard drove him mad. I had him taken to a sanitarium and eventually found the fragment in his house. We brought the shit to the surface, Bartrand and I wanted to find out if there was a way to shut it up. So far,
did you find a way?
The answer is no.
Damn, dude, isn't that dangerous?
Red lyrium is as dangerous as you say. Why do you keep it?
I've heard that shit singing to me. I know better than anyone how bad it is. In Orzammar, miners keep regular, non-crazy raw lyrium in special lead-lined containers. Actually, it's a huge secret how they're constructed. Keeps surface folk from horning in on the lyrium trade. I pulled a lot of strings and got a smith to build me 4 of them nested inside each other.
You got Russian nesting lead? Amazing.
And they have to wait a week between shifts.
That's enough for now, buddy.
Red lyrium.
Yeah, not really my favorite subject.
Okay, primeval. Red lyrium deposits found. Scary shit, because we walked past giant fucking crystals of it. I'm amazed that didn't mind rape us. That could have been awful. But through that massive conversation with Varric that lasted forever, I think we made him almost entirely... I think all we got was one "I hate you now" fucking remark, as opposed to any approval. How did that even happen? And we can't say anything new. God damn it. Alright, so we've been to you. We've been to the apothecary. That's the war room. Don't really know what that's for. Got a merchant down here. I just want to visit everyone. I want to know what the hell's going on. I love the tavern, but I'm surprised there's no, like, just people asking me to do jobs. Either in the tavern or anywhere. Buy, sell. There's so much going on. Ah, my ears! Leave them alone! Hey, Segret.
Good day. Or good as it could be with the sky ripped apart.
Where have you
What kind
stayed?
of person stays to run a shop at a time like this?
Sounds like... that sounded aggressive, dude.
Blasted demons destroy most of my goods. If I stay here, work some contacts, I can start rebuilding. Maybe, just maybe, help you folks out in the process.
How's the mood here?
You must speak with most everyone here. How are people doing?
Hope and fear in equal measure. No one really knows what it means when an Inquisition is called. Yet, I imagine it's no better for you. You've got my sympathies, for what it's worth.
Thank you, dude. I'm not going to give you any money, though, so bye.
Safe.
Alright, so I wanted to go find that... What was his name? Harriet, dude? Like a blacksmith or whatever? Yeah, there he is. I just sort of want to talk to everybody I possibly can. Do we have any quests? Inquisitor's Path. The threat remains. Report to Haven's Chantry. Go find Red Lyrium. Visit a potion loadout station. Find Tagan's notes. And requisition weapons. So I need to go and visit... Oh, what did I do? How did I not... Apparently I fucked up the whole potion thing. Okay, good job, me. We're gonna have to go back there soon. Who are you? That's Solus. We're just near to him, roughly.
We're not laying siege to anything.
I already wandered past the blacksmith? How did I even do that? Where am I?
If someone comes to lay siege to us, perhaps it would be best for us to have some means to fight.